Shalom. Before I begin, I want to start off by giving our praise unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahshua, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations unto the elect. Today's lesson is going to be on... Ouch. So I can't stub my finger. Today's lesson is going to be on... just don't worry. The Lord got us. That's what I'm going to title it. And it's pretty much, just that. That the Lord got us. And, a lot of times, you have yourself wondering, like, damn, did I do enough? Did I do enough? Did I do what the Lord required me to do? Am I doing enough? And, these are, in a way, yes, they're good thoughts to have because it pushes you to do more. But at the end of the day, it's all about faith. It's all about faith. And when you're doing these works of the Lord, you're doing them based off faith, because this is a faith-based camp. The elders and apostles of Great Millstone are faith-based prophets, and that's how prophets were always, real prophets, faith-based. We can't see the Lord right now, but guess what? The Lord gave us chariots as signals, and you always see those chariots, constantly. And sometimes you see a strange cloud, different from the rest, or maybe just one big ass cloud. That could be a chariot too, disguising itself. And the government couldn't hide UFOs anymore. The government came out and said, "Oh, they're real already," which we know, and we know they're not UFOs because they're identified as the Lord's chariots, the Lord's vehicles. Okay. But enough of chariots. So lucky for steering away for a bit. But it's all about faith. Faith that the Lord got us. Faith that we're doing the right thing. Faith that we're doing the works of the Lord. And faith that you're doing enough. And sometimes, you do have those thoughts. And I'm not saying, oh, you're wicked for having it. No. Because sometimes I have those thoughts of like, am I doing enough? But the Lord understands that our position right now, we're not in a position where we can, constantly just 24/7 be pumping out videos. But the Lord expects us to do our job, our part, in doing edifying videos, and going out to camp, and when this camera turns off, we're not gonna just go back to being ninjas. When this camera turns off, you go back to doing things for the Lord. You're not going against what you preach. Maybe if you weren't able to do a lesson today, you studied a bit. Maybe you watched a video, maybe you did something. That's what the Lord expects of us. Because if I turn off this video and I'm out there, doing drugs and, doing this, doing that, then this video is pointless. Because the Lord sees what I'm doing in my free time. So what is this video gonna make? So it's all about faith that you're doing what you're gonna do. You know, it's like you. It's all about faith that you're doing the right thing. That the Lord sees that you're doing your best. That you're trying your best. Because the Lord sees, man. The Lord sees everything. The Lord knows everything. The Lord knows a thought. The Lord knows a thought that's gonna pop up in your mind before you even think of it. That's how advanced the Lord is. This is Romans 10:17. So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of Yahweh. So, when you truly have faith in this truth, you're hearing what the elders and apostles are saying. You're hearing what brothers are telling you. And you're really grasping it and taking heed. If a brother tell you, oh man, you gotta start doing more, man. You gotta start doing this, you gotta start doing that, or you gotta stop doing that. You gotta take heed, man. You be like, oh, Khan, bro. You don't just say, oh, yeah, Khan. No, you gotta really grasp it. When you're getting rebuked, grasp it, and that brother ain't doing it out of hatred. He doing it out of love, cause he wants you to grow. The Lord wants, and really, it's the Lord wanting you to grow. This is Hebrews 11:6. But without faith, it is impossible to please Him. Impossible. For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that He is, and that He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him. So we aren't just gonna do a video and expect a fucking Lamborghini, Oh man, I did a video, man. Let me pray for a Lamborghini. No, that's not. You're doing that for worldly shit. You're not gonna send a prayer of the water. But show my Lord, give me $1,000. That ain't. It doesn't work like that. You gotta really grasp it, and when you really ask for something, like Baba Kishah, my Lord, give me more knowledge, give me the strength to keep going, then that's when the Lord will hear you. And that's when the Lord knows you're having faith, because you want to grow in this thing, And I'm gonna end it off on this one. Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So even though we can't see the Lord, even though we can't see our spiritual riches, we know it's there. Be of faith. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.